next guest has the ability to tap into our minds and read our thoughts at will.
We are in so much trouble.
I know, I'm scared.
Here to do just that and tell us about his ensemble show, Champions of Magic, which is coming to Toronto a little later this month and much of the rest of Canada early next year. Please welcome to the show, mind reader Alex McAleer. Welcome, Alex. We're going to get into the mind reading stuff in just a second, so we can just stand down first, because the first question is, tell us about Champions of Magic. This is an ensemble show. If people are not familiar. What is it all about?
Well, it's an ensemble show, like you say, so I'm not the only person in the cast, but yeah, it's this big, spectacular, family-friendly magic show. It's a show that's got kind of every type of magic that you're going to see, along with pyrotechnics and fire and confetti. Yeah, it's a good, fun time.
Okay, family-friendly, you said.
Family-friendly, indeed, yes, yeah.
Okay, now this show has been called the Avengers of Magic because it features 5 world-class performers. So tell us about the talented group of people in the show.
Sure thing, yeah. So there's 5 of us in the show. I'm Alex, I'm the mind reader, so I read people's minds during the show. I throw out this toy monkey so people know that things are genuinely random people camping on stage and I'm reading their minds. We also have Fernando Velasco, he's our danger guy. He does the escapes, upside down, tank of water, all the dangerous stuff. Holly England brings her own artistic flair to her magic. And Young and Strange, I believe you guys will be seeing a little bit later, they're our illusionists, our grand scale illusionists. They bring the props, the spikes, the fire, the fun stuff.
Wow.
Okay, well, we'd like to get a taste of what it is that you do.
Sure thing.
So why don't we get this started?
Yeah, sure.
Where do we begin?
So I'll try this with you, if that's right.
Okay.
Okay, so for people watching, like, we haven't prearranged anything, we haven't set anything up. In fact, you've been kept completely in the dark about what's going to happen.
We've been kept way apart from you.
Fantastic, good.
Yeah.
So I want you in your mind right now, Mel, to think of a short English word. So just a short English word. And we'll say short is like less than 7 letters.
Okay.
But don't go for cat or dog, because everyone goes for cat and dog for some reason. So do you have a word in mind?
Yes.
Right, I'm going to give you this pen and a piece of card, because I want you to write this down, just so we've got some proof later on. Sure. But make sure you don't let anyone else see, don't let the cameras see. Write it down right there, and then fold it back up just like that.
Okay, I just want to say, it says, please write any short English word.
Yes, I shall turn the other way.
Can I show Emma?
You can, but try not to say anything in case you think maybe I can guess what it is. I'll keep my eyes closed. I'll tell everyone watching to go to Ticketmaster.ca.
Yep, done.
Done?
Yep.
And it's all folded?
Yes, I'll fold it.
Good. Now, this is like a piece of card, right? So it's thick.
Yes.
Can't see through it, guys, but so you know it's safe. It's going to live inside here. Please make sure there's nothing else in there.
Nothing is in there.
So not switching it. Really goes in. Put it right here, just like that. So it's a short English word.
Yes.
So you're going to say that word in your head over and over again. Don't say it out loud, because it kind of takes the challenge out if you say it out loud. So whatever that word is, you just keep saying it in your head for me. Nice and clearly and slowly, because that's too fast at the moment. Nice and slowly say that word.
You were already reading my mind.
That's true, yeah. So could you think of just a letter somewhere in the middle of the word? You don't have to say it out loud, just a letter somewhere in the middle. Good, most people change their mind. You went straight for this letter, that's really good. That's the letter E, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it is the letter E, but it's a really common letter. So maybe think of maybe the last letter of this word for me. Good, that's a vowel sound again. Okay, this sounds weird. I want you to say your own first name out loud for me.
Melissa.
Good, say it again.
Melissa.
Good, now say your own first name, but just in your head. Good, well done. Now say the word, but just in your head. It's a really short word. This is T. T-E-A, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Can we check? Can we show them just to make sure?
How?
T, there it is, right there. T.
Hold it real still.
Oh, very still, very still. That camera over there.
I have to stop thinking now.
Yeah, it's true.
This could get me in trouble.
I won't tell them your PIN number, it's fine.
Okay, that was incredible. Okay, that's where we're...
Yeah, well, leave it there, because anything gets a bit too personal. But yeah, that's the kind of thing I do in the show. So people come up on stage, and also if you're in the audience during the show, even if you're just sat there, there's a chance you can become part of the show. If you're thinking about a little secret or an embarrassing stories are my favorite.
Is it something that we can learn how to do, or is this something that you kind of, like, could you be like, Emma,
it's not a gift or anything like that. I'm not psychic. I don't have psychic powers. I don't read palms or anything like that. What I do is based on people. So it's me reading people. There's a little bit of magic in there, a little bit of psychology.
So is it true that there's more people who are more suggestible or easy to work with for your work than somebody else?
Yeah, but for me it's a case by case basis, because sometimes people think if I can read you really quickly, then I'm really easy to read. It just depends on the person, depends on the situation. And normally on a stage show, I'm in charge. They're coming into my environment, but I'm coming to yours, so I'm glad that worked.
It really did work.
It did work.
We're just getting a taste. That was absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Creepy and incredible at the same time.
I get that a lot, actually.
Our next guests are the duo behind one of the most spectacular illusion acts in the world.
Now, like our last guest, they are part of the Champions of Magic, and they are here to share some incredible performances with us. Please welcome to the social, Young and Strange.
We're excited to be here.
So, first of all, tell us a little bit about Champions of Magic, sort of why you're excited to be involved with it, and what sets it apart from other shows like it.
So it's literally the world's biggest touring magic show. So it's truckloads full of the biggest illusions and special effects. And what sets it apart, you may have seen shows like this before sometimes with like multiple magicians, but we all do stuff on stage together. So it kind of feels a bit like Now You See Me, you know, that kind of thing, where it's like a group of magicians. Really
because we all have our own specialists within the show. So we do the grand scale illusions. I know you had the mind reader on earlier. There's Fernando Velasco who does the big scale escapes. But there are things we do together on stage where we sort of unify our powers, as it were.
That's incredible.
I love that. Well, listen, it would be lovely to talk with you, but we also want to see your magic at work. Shall we begin?
We brought something very
Let's do it. Okay.
Hey, more athletic than I look. Can we get some music? Is that possible?
Is that possible? Yes, music?
I'm gonna go down in there.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
What is happening?
Any chance you could show me how to do that? Because I'd love to perform it at a holiday party I have coming up.
Absolutely. Of course we can do that. Of course we can.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So are we going to...
Well, that was amazing, first of
I
all.
know you guys are being amazed, but hi, can anybody? I'm over here. Anybody want to?
Yeah. Andrea.
I know, it's a great show.
Thanks very much for helping us. I really appreciate it.
Okay, I don't think it was a choice, but okay, we'll go with that.
Well, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. It's far too dangerous.
Wait a second, did you just say this is far too dangerous?
Yeah, of course.
So why am I up here?
Well, you're paid the big
Not running
bucks,
the
aren't
risk.
you?
Wrong girl. Big bucks. I don't think so.
People always ask magicians, how do you come up with these like crazy tricks? And basically, we have to spend a lot of time in the workshop, which is what we've been doing. And this is our new one. And there always comes that day when you have to do it for the very first time. And
Yes.
that's where you come in.
Wait, I'm sorry.
You're perfect.
You just said the very first time?
Yes. Now, we've fitted a hand crank, so if you could turn that anti-clockwise, please.
Okay, this.
Or clockwise.
Okay, I'm turning it the right way?
No, the other way. Other way.
The other way.
Sorry.
There we go. Now, it's going to feel like you're getting a bit taller. Everyone else is going to have a
Oh
very
my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep
What
going.
the?
Yes!
Andrea, you look fantastic! You look great.
Do I look all right?
It looks fantastic.
Okay. I don't know.
I'll tell you straight, I didn't expect us to get this far.
No.
Wait, I'm not supposed to be this high?
No, not really.
We needed to rehearse this. I'm not happy.
We've got some shows in Toronto between Christmas and New Year, which we need to get ready for now. So we'll see you
I'll
at
tell you what.
Meridian Hall.
at least for the weekend. We'll have to see if you guys can come and get me during this commercial break. But this has been so cool. Champions of Magic will perform at Meridian Hall in Toronto later this month. And there are several shows across Western Canada in the new year, so be sure to check it out. And studio audience, you're in luck because you're all going home with a pair of tickets to a Toronto show. Well, he's been named the Canadian champion of magic. Our next guest is known for his jaw-dropping illusions and even won over the judges of America's Got Talent. I know, right? And I'm ready to have my mind blown. Please welcome award-winning illusionist Nick Wallace joins us. Good to have you back on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so let's get down to brass tacks. When did you know that you could read people's minds?
It's sort of an acquired skill, I would say. I mean, as a magician, my job is to do things that seem impossible. And I've always thought one of the most interesting and intriguing things one could do would be to read someone's mind. So you find hacks, shortcuts, you know, it's like magic, but it's the illusion of creating a convincing illusion of manipulating thoughts and memories and...
Why am I so insecure as I'm looking you dead in your eyes? Right? All right, so we're gonna get started with our first trick. You're actually about to read my mind. Good luck with that. There's a lot of junk in there. So walk me through the first act.
I'm gonna do my best. Okay, so just sort of a warm-up, just as a warm-up exercise right now, I'm gonna have you think of anyone's name. At this point, it doesn't matter. Don't say it out loud, but just any name doesn't matter at this point. And then sort of almost like a pinball table, I'm gonna have you just start changing your minds. Just any random name pops through your mind, hold on to it for a moment, let it go, hold on to another one, let it go. So your brain is just buzzing with different names and ideas and thoughts. Okay, so now I want you to definitively commit to one idea. Bring that name forward and hold that name right here. Don't say anything aloud, but now that one name, that's the name we're gonna work with. I'm gonna see how close I can get. So you got one name in mind. You got it?
Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna come a little closer. That's come scooch in, yes. Can you hold your hands out like this? And you're comfortable if I hold?
Sure, of
Okay,
course.
so just to start, I want you to think about this person, whether they're male or female. So this is gonna be male here, this will be female here. You don't need to do anything, but just think male, female. Don't answer yet. I'm thinking here, but this is live television. I'm gonna just, let's keep going. Scratch that. Let's just work with just the name. I'm gonna come a little closer. That's okay, yep, good. So just, again, nothing out loud. Don't move your lips, but just like you were talking to yourself, just start saying this name to yourself. I'm trying to get the beats. It's two. Now just, you're thinking the word, the name, not the image of the person, is that right? And this is someone you haven't seen in a long time?
Yes.
Yes. There's a hard sound in the middle. It's like a CH, you don't have to confirm this yet, or like a K, like a, it's, you were thinking of the name John earlier when names were ping-ponging through. This isn't it. No, that's fine. But it is two syllables, and it ends up. I can tell it's an up, like an intonation, like a, it's not Nick, but it's Nikki. Is it Nikki? Nikki. Bang on.
Bang on! I thought about, I had a best friend in elementary school named Nikki Pease, and I haven't seen her in a long time, so I thought about Nikki.
There was a she, a Nikki. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, next time you see her, tell her I said hello.
Hi, Nikki. Wow, oh my gosh.
We did it. I was sweating.
You're sweating. I'm like shaking. Okay, so my mind has been blown, obviously. So we're gonna throw it over to Mel, who is waiting for you.
Yes.
I'm gonna head over there.
All the best, Mel.
Not Nikki,
Okay,
but
thank
Nick.
you.
All right,
Okay,
no,
come on.
Come on over here, Nick.
Wow.
I'm still trying to pick my jaw up off the floor.
Hi, Mel.
Okay, so here for our next act, you're going to also, in the vein of reading my mind, we're going to be doing a drawing activity, something that I don't know anything about.
Yeah, other than there's a drawing involved. We tried not to tell you too much, so I'm gonna tell you the basics. So behind us on this board, behind this whiteboard, there is a picture. There's a picture of something. So it could be an object, it could be a shape, it could be a symbol, it could be an animal, could be almost anything. Now, before we do this, we should make it clear that we have not secretly set something up. I didn't show you this picture. The producers don't know, the audience, no one knows what this picture is.
No.
So in a way, this is all about control. So in a moment, not yet, but in a moment, I'm gonna have you tell everyone what you believe the image is, but not yet. Now, I'm gonna show everyone here what it is, but I don't want you to see yet. So we have a blindfold for you. Do you mind popping that
Yeah,
on?
yeah, okay.
Nothing like a rainy Tuesday and a
Sure thing.
creepy magician blindfolding you on live television. Are you comfortable like this? Okay, just hands on your laps. Perfect. So Mel, I want you to imagine you could see a big blank canvas in front of you. I'm gonna, before we go any further, I'm gonna show everyone what this image is. Please, no whispering, don't say anything, just total silence. Okay. Now, I want you to imagine you could see a big blank canvas in front of you. In a moment, you're gonna feel a pressure, you're gonna feel an urge to raise your right arm. I'm not gonna say anything. I will not tell you when to do this. Eventually, you'll just decide the moment's right, and you're gonna let this right arm rise up to the imaginary canvas, and you're gonna very, very slowly draw in the air whatever it is you believe this image is. And when you're done, you let your hand rest back on your lap. So take a deep breath in.
Okay.
And when you're ready, let that arm up.
Start now?
Yep, go ahead. Okay. It's very detailed now. Okay, now, even if she doesn't get this exactly, I'm gonna come sit back down beside you, but even if she doesn't get this exactly, but if it's close, if it's related, if it's in the ballpark, you have to respond nice and loud because she's blindfolded, she can't see anything. So, Mal, I want you to tell everyone honestly what you believe the image is.
A tree, but like an apple tree.
You can take your blindfold off. You can take your blindfold off. We'll say like a pre-apple, a springtime apple tree. I'll take it, but that's...
Oh my God! That's really creepy, but cool.
Well, thanks. I'll take it as a compliment. Yeah.
That's a compliment. Oh, sorry. I just got really wild goosebumps
I can see
over
them,
that.
yeah.
That was really, really, really cool.
Thanks.
Okay, well, Nick, I feel like that was just a little taste. And for everybody, if you'd like to see more of Nick Wallace, you can catch him at the Hamilton Fringe Festival. It kicks off tomorrow. It runs until July the 28th. Tickets are on sale right now. More of that. Thank you. That was so cool.
Thank you.
Our next guests have been touring the world for the past 10 years as one of the most successful magic shows in history.
And they are back with an explosive new show and 15 performances across Canada. Please welcome back to the social the champions of magic, Liberty Larson, and of course, we've got Richard Young and Sam Strange. Welcome back to the social. Welcome.
You guys here.
Welcome back.
You were here just a little bit over a year ago. You squeezed yourself down to nothing. You sawed me in half, and now you're back with a brand new show. So what can... Look at that. That's incredible. And there I am, being separated. That's incredible.
Cut in half. There she goes.
There she goes.
Oh, my God.
So what can fans expect from this brand new show?
Well, it's a really exciting period for the show because we've been touring in North America since 2017 into Canada and the US, and there's loads of like new illusions, and we've been working with illusion builders from all over the world, trying to create the best show we can. And then we're just at the start of our tour here in Canada, so we do lots of things with audience interaction. There's a routine where we bring a kid up from the audience and then make him vanish, and yeah, I think the parents are pretty happy about that. And then they do want them back. We do get some nice letters and stuff and comments on social media and things from people who really enjoy that aspect of the show.
Awesome. Interesting. Well, Liberty, you actually grew up in a family of magicians. So I'm curious to know, where do you get your ideas then for these performances?
I think there's a lot of beautiful history in magic to look back on and get ideas from, but also one of the best ways, I think, is to just imagine. It might sound a little corny, but if I actually could do anything magically, what would I want to happen? What would be the ideal? And kind of work backwards from there.
Yeah, and expand on that, because how do you come up with an idea and then turn it into something that you're performing in front of thousands of people?
Well, it might start with an image that you want to see on stage. Maybe there's something that you imagine that you just think would look really beautiful, and then that's the ideal, and then there's so much work that goes into magic to make it a reality. There's 10,000 details that have to go into it because it's, you know, I mean, everything from the design of it, the angles, making sure the method works, making sure the psychology of how you're getting the concept across works, the scripting, you can always keep refining it. So it's a pretty...
it's a lot of work.
Involved.
So, you know, talking about magic is one thing, but witnessing magic is another. So we are going to move to center stage. Young and Strange are going to do something for us. And as we walk, tell us the backstory of what we're about to see.
Well, last time we were here, we brought state-of-the-art stage illusions with us. But what we thought we'd show you today is how Strange and I got started. Because when we were growing up in England, we didn't have money for those big, fancy box tricks, you know.
Yeah, so because we didn't have the money, we need to basically improvise with whatever objects we could find around the house.
Do you want to have a look at our first magic cabinet? Yeah, very good. It's just a cardboard box. And then maybe would you grab a stick from the
Any stick?
Yeah, just grab any one. And
One each,
it was
or
like our
just me?
sword. Just you would be great.
Okay.
And then just make sure it's solid. It doesn't collapse or anything.
No, she's
Some people
strong.
think they collapse like a telescope this way.
It's a real stick, right?
Excellent.
Real.
You pop it back in the bucket,
Okay.
and then you folks will have the best view in the house for this, I think.
Okay.
Yes, so
We're safe
this
over
is
here.
Right over here.
If you're happy, this is the first stage illusion that we ever learned.
Oh.
Okay.
There we go, little box. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. I got him. There we go. He's in. Get down in the box.
Oh, gosh, a heavy load. What are you gonna do with that?
Okay.
That's good, isn't it? Let's put a few more in.
No. Come on. Oh my God!
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Sorry about that. Wasn't sharp.
No.
I got it. Oh, this is a big
Where you go? Oh, you got it! Eugene. Oh my God! This is.
I can't!
I think time for a little selfie, I think, now. Mark the occasion. Oh, there's one more. Here we go.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! Where's the blood?
What is happening? Where is the
Okay.
What's the point? Waste of time.
Get me out.
We need answers. That was incredible. Wasn't that incredible?
Our next guest is here not just to blow our minds, but to read them. Please welcome back to the show, Mentalist Jason Suran.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much.
Hey, Jason, I'm a natural skeptic, but I'm so excited for this. Are you really going to read our minds?
Lainey, absolutely not. But I'm going to fake it. I'm going to fake it really, really well, because that's all mentalism and mind reading really is, right?
Yeah.
It's making people feel like you know things about them you couldn't otherwise know, which is actually hard here because you guys have already shared literally everything on this show. So they're just gonna think like maybe I looked you up. So I've created a game that I think kind of solves this problem. It's a game that I call Secrets You Haven't Already Spilled on National Television.
Oh my God.
So I've got 3 categories of secrets for you to choose from, and you will make a choice. Category number 1 is cities. If you get this card, your job is to write down a city anywhere in the world that you've been to.
Okay.
All that I ask is it be a city that we've all heard of, including me, and that it be a place you've got like personal vivid memories from, things that only happen to you, right? Not like the gondola rides in Venice.
Okay, got it.
Second category is gifts. Yeah, gifts. If you get this card, your job is to write down the best gift you have ever received in your life. Something weird, something unique or personal. The only rule is it has to be something real.
Okay.
Can't be something dumb like a child's smile. It has to have a receipt. And finally, the last one, a person from your past, but I wanted it to be somebody there was no possible way I could have like found online. So it's got to be the name of the first person you ever kissed.
Oh.
Or in some of your cases, the first person you remember kissing. So
Go for that far back in the archives.
Andrea, I'm going to give these to you. You're going to look at all 3 cards. You're going to choose one. Right? Make a deliberate choice, then you'll pass it down, you'll choose one. Lainey, you're gonna get stuck with whichever's left. I don't even wanna know which cards you pick. Jess, would you join me here? Fill out your cards entirely, please. Jess, join me down here. Jess, you're going to keep me from looking back that way. But
I love it.
I figured we could use this time for me to teach you how mind reading really works. Would you like that?
I would love this.
So I have 50 cents here for you.
Okay, oh my
US cents, it's a US $half. I have no clue what it's worth here.
Okay.
I'd like you to
Probably
put it
about
behind your
$1.25.
back. Yeah, mix
Okay.
it up behind your back.
Okay.
Now, the reason mind reading works is because deep down, you want it to, right? Because if I'm wrong about anything, you're gonna be embarrassed for me.
Yes.
Right, so-
I want you to succeed.
Here's the deal. I'm gonna give you an incentive to want me to lose. If I can't find the money, you get to keep it. Bring your hands forward in 2 fists, please. Just like that. Now, are you right-handed or are you left-handed generally?
I am right-handed. I had to think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it came back to you.
Yeah, it came back to me.
It's funny because, well, let me ask you another question. Do you prefer cats or do you prefer dogs generally?
I prefer cats. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Okay.
Because there's so much money on the line. All right, last question. Blondes or brunettes, generally speaking?
Brunettes.
Yes. But what's interesting, most right-handed people, right, who prefer cats to dogs but brunettes to blondes tend to start with the coin in the right hand. Open up your right hand. Thank you very, very much. Mix it up again.
That's really shocking.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Bring your hands forward, 2 fists again, please. And I'll tell you a secret. The secret is, I made all that crap up before. But Jess, when I tell most people start in the right hand, they think I want them to put it in the left, right? But most people don't want to be like most people, and they never want to do the thing they think I want them to do, which is why they always put it in the right hand. Open up your right hand. Thank you. It's there. Mix it up.
I'm gonna fool him.
One last time.
Sorry.
One last time.
Do I have to mix it up again?
Yeah, mix it up again, and bring your hands forward in 2 fists. Now you've put it in the right hand 2 times in a row. I want to see how well your audience knows you. Face the audience, and if you would, with your hands closed, point to one person in the room. Any random person in the audience, your choice.
The gentleman with the pink shirt.
The gentleman with the pink shirt, second row. Could you stand up, please?
With salmon.
Yeah, excellent. Out of curiosity, what do you think? Do you think that she's the kind of person to make up her mind and really stick to it, go for the same choice over and over? Or do you think she finally cracks under the pressure and goes to the left? What do you think?
Probably right.
You think it's in the right? You know what I think? I think people always point with the empty hand, and he's right. Open up your right hand. Thank you very, very much. Jess, you did great. We're gonna head back this way. All right, are you done filling out your cards?
Careful.
Yes.
All right, keep them face down, please.
Okay.
She's snorting, I'm slipping.
I'm slipping.
Keep your cards face down. I'm gonna make a couple of promises. Number 1, I will never touch your cards myself. Could you please slide your card into the envelope face down, please?
There you go.
Excellent, all the way. I'm not gonna ask you to lick it, but I will ask you to just hold it between your hands like a sandwich. Go like this.
Got it.
You guys are all gonna do that. Put your cards into the envelope and hold them like a sandwich immediately. Jess, you will be the keeper of the secrets. Grab the envelopes once they fill up.
Almost got a free show.
Grab all the envelopes.
Okay.
And Jess, as soon as you've got them, you're gonna give them just like a little bit of a mix, yeah? And I'm gonna step back here, but what I want you to do is hold them up to the light and tell me, can you see through them at all, or are they genuinely opaque envelopes?
They are opaque. I can't
Fantastic.
see a thing.
Okay.
Yep,
In
okay,
that
we're
case,
good.
you may take your seat.
Okay, bring the envelopes.
Bring the envelopes. Because here's what I know for sure. I know nobody ever chooses the first kiss card unless they have to, right? Because it's the most embarrassing of the cards, which is why I put it in there, which means the last person usually gets it, which means the first person usually picks the city or the gift. What's funny is when you put somebody in front of an audience, They usually go with the city because most people want to appear like interesting and well-traveled. As opposed to like gross and materialistic. Doesn't mean they're not materialistic.
He knows me.
Yeah, it just means that's not how they want to be seen. Which card did you pick?
City.
Okay. Andrea, join me up here if you would. Join me up here.
Okay.
What I'd like you to do is face the crowd just like that. And could you just, with your left hand, grab my right wrist? Yeah. And I want you to just sort of imagine that there's a big map of the world here, right? Toronto's right here.
Okay.
Yeah, squeeze really tight and just sort of follow me. Let me move you. Don't move me at all, but focus on where your city is, right? Whether it's in Canada or sort of lower in the US and the States where I'm from, or Europe, or Asia, or South America. That's South America?
South America.
Squeeze really tight.
Oh my. Okay.
Keep focusing on the city, where it is, sort of where that place is in South America. Just.
Okay.
Quick question for you. How's your geography?
Pretty good.
I just wanted to make sure that is Peru.
That is Peru!
Hold on. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. There are only so many cities, right, that it could be at this point, so we'll try to do one better. Close your eyes.
Okay.
And every time I say the word click, I want you to just focus on a different memory from your time in this place. Can you do that for me?
Yep.
Just as I sort of go click, 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 stop. You were indoors, but there was a great view, right? Open your eyes. Were you in like a casino or a restaurant?
No! I literally put down casino and restaurant. Because I couldn't decide, because we had a great evening. We went to the casino and we also went to a restaurant with my friends.
Can I take one more guess about it?
Please.
You were looking at the ocean. That's the thing you remember the most?
Yeah, that's what I remember the most. The restaurant was in the Pacific Ocean.
Give me a break.
Can I get number one? We'll see how close we got.
I'm not, like, he's so bang on.
That was Peru, Lima. Give her a giant round of applause, please.
Was that going to go Peru, Lima?
You can take your seat. Thank you so much.
Okay, we're gonna go to a break. We have so many more questions. We have 2 more envelopes to come. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna be back in 3 minutes.
If you're just tuning in, Mentalist Jason Suran just blew us away. My hands are still shaking. By guessing something that we would never have known, and I think he's going to do it again. So, Jason, what's next? I'm afraid to see what's next. What's next?
So, for the record, I have not gone near the envelopes. You're still holding on to them. You haven't let me near them. I haven't moved from this position.
No.
We haven't either.
But you picked a city, which means there's still a gift and a kiss in play. Now, like I said, 9 times out of 10 when I do this, the last person gets the kiss card because nobody else wants it.
True.
And yet, I think Cynthia actually did hold on to it. I think you looked at the card, the first kiss, remembered your first kiss, and the only reason I don't think that you went with that card is, I think perhaps because you're turning red as a tomato right now. Are you thinking of your gift and you're thinking of the kiss? Am I right? Which did you pick?
I did gift.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Come on up if you would.
Okay.
Right over here.
Oh my gosh.
So I have an important question for you. Have you ever taken an improv class?
Yes.
Okay, good. This is gonna be just like an improv game. Hold out your hands like this. If you would face me, and all that I want you to do is hand me the gift. Picture that I'm the person who gave it to you. Imagine the gift is in your hands and just hand it to me and I'll try to tell you something about it.
Is it in the box?
No, it's just loose in your hands, but now I know it comes in a box. Thank you. And now I know you hold it like this, which means it's soft. I'm gonna hand it back to you. Now I can tell you it's shiny, right? Hand it to me. And now I can tell you that it's valuable. You wouldn't want to damage this because it's from somebody who's not in your life anymore in quite a significant a way. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand it back to you. It's something you wear.
Yes.
I'm gonna hand it back to you. Sorry, it's in your hands. Yeah. I skipped improv level 2. Hand it to me. It's some kind of lingerie, right? Very close to that?
No, I mean, no-ish.
Close? Something you wear, something a little perhaps risque?
Yes.
Can I hand it back to you one more time?
Yeah.
Are you really picturing it in your hands?
Well, here's thing, and then here's something else.
And are you really picturing that I'm the person who gave it to you?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, because I don't really look like your ex-boyfriend, Mike, right?
Oh!
Is that who it was? I'm gonna hand it back to you. Can I get envelope number 2? We'll see how close I got here. That was a belly dancing outfit.
Oh!
Give her a giant round of applause, please.
Oh, wow! From Mike?
And then there was one!
From Mike?
Lainey, would you please join me up in the hot seat? Give Lainey a warm welcome.
I can't.
Now, Lainey, we know that you're thinking of your first kiss, right?
Yes.
So could you face me, and can I use your pulse for this? Would that be all right?
Sure.
Can I borrow your hands? Because names don't really mean much to us, so focus on just like the very first letter of this person's name. Say it in your head, but not out loud. Just like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. First letter's an N. Mm-hmm. Could you do me a favor? Could you go ahead and face the audience for us, please? Face the audience. And focus on just a random letter in the middle of the name. Picture all the letters, and just grab one in the middle, not out loud.
In the middle of
The name, the
Oh,
person's
then. Oh,
name.
yeah. Okay.
That one?
Yeah.
But you changed your mind between an R and a B.
Yeah. Yes.
At this point, there's only so many possibilities, so I'll try to do one even better for you. Could you picture where it happened? Like, close your eyes for a moment and just kind of go back to the moment of that kiss. Mm-hmm. Imagine that person's like right there in front of you. Mm-hmm. And open your eyes. It's still me. You were kind of nervous of people coming. Was this in the school stairwell? Mm-hmm. Thank you very much, but hold that thought for just one moment. I'm gonna try to go for one last thing here. Keep saying that name in your head really loudly. And could you just hold this above your head so everybody can kind of see it? Just really high, yeah, like that. And nice and loud for the first time. Can you shout this person's name for us?
I don't want to shout it. I'll just say it. Norbert.
Take a look. Turn it around. And I'm gonna tell you something.
Norbert?
I'm gonna tell you something you probably haven't heard before, Lainey. For the first time in your life, you can take Norbert home. You can head back to your seat. Thank you so much. But there's a moral to all this, which is if you ever meet anybody that tells you they can do this for real, like walks up to you on the street and says, "Let me read your mind," there's a very good chance they're just trying to rob you blind.
Lady, did you even know?
No.
That's not something you have to like put in. Like, look at that.
I was too busy thinking about Norbert.
You and me both.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Clearly the audience enjoyed this as much as we did, and you've got some shows coming up. Can you tell us about them?
Yeah, so I have two sort of recurring regular shows. I perform weekly at the McAleer Hotel in New York City in this amazing ensemble magic show called Speakeasy Magic, along with a cadre of New York's absolute best magicians. And I have my own one-man residency that I do at the Soho House that people can find online, and it's sort of a private performance, and it's a lot of fun.
That's amazing.
Fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Go see him, everybody. Thank you so much.
That was incredible.
Thank you so much. I think Andrea hasn't recovered yet.
I'm still shaking.